Hello students, hope you are all having a good time. In the previous class we discussed the formation of ionic bond. In today's class we shall discuss the formation of a new type of bonding called covalent bond. G. N. Lewis, a scientist, said that atoms can become stable without the transfer of electrons, that is by sharing electrons. Now, when these electrons are shared between two atoms to get octet configuration. For example, let us take fluorine atom. Fluorine atom has got 7 electrons in the outermost shell. Now, each fluorine atom gives 1 electron for sharing. This fluorine atom gives this electrons, this fluorine atom gives 1 electron for sharing. So, altogether this fluorine atom will have 8 electrons, this fluorine atom will have 8 electrons in the outermost shell and they become stable. Now, whenever electrons are shared, these electrons belong to both the atoms. Now, if you see, this fluorine atom has got 8 electrons, this fluorine atom also has got 8 electrons. Hence, it is stable. Now, let us check for oxygen. Oxygen has got 6 electrons in the outermost shell, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, each oxygen atom gives 2 electrons for sharing. So, it gives 2 electrons here, one more oxygen atom gives 2 more electrons. Altogether, this oxygen atom has 8 electrons, another oxygen atom also has got 8 electrons. Now, it becomes stable. Let us check for nitrogen. Nitrogen has 5 electrons in the outermost shell, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It gives 3 electrons for sharing. One nitrogen atom gives 3 electrons for sharing. So, here 3 electrons are given, another nitrogen atom also gives 3 electrons for sharing. So, this nitrogen atom now has 8 electrons, this also has got 8 electrons in the outermost shell, hence it is stable. Now, let us look at the formation of methane, CH4. This carbon atom has got 4 electrons, it combines with 4 hydrogen atoms having 4 electrons, that is it shares a electron with 4 hydrogen atoms. So, altogether 4 single bonds are formed. Now, this can be represented like this, CH4. This line indicates 2 electrons. Each single line indicates 2 electrons. Similarly, ammonia is formed in the similar manner. Nitrogen gives 1 electron to each hydrogen atom and each hydrogen atom have 1 electron. So, here hydrogen gets helium configuration, whereas nitrogen it gets 8 electrons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the outermost shell. So, this is how the atoms by sharing electrons become stable by attaining octet configuration. Now, I told you whenever the electrons are shared, it is the shared pair of electrons belongs to both the atoms completely. Now, let us look at the new topic called bond energies and bond length. Bond length is nothing but it is the equilibrium distance between nuclei of two atoms that are bonded together. That is what is bond length. Bond energies are nothing but bond energies or bond dissociation energy is nothing but it is the energy required to break the bonds in the covalent bond formation of a gaseous atom. Now, in order to break the bonds we require some energy. So, bond energy or bond dissociation energy is the energy required to break the bond between atoms that are bonded together in a covalent bond of a gaseous atom. Now, that is about bond length and bond energy. Since bond length is very small, it is measured in nanometers or angstroms. The unit for bond length is nanometer or it is angstroms. So, that is about bond energies and bond length. Next we have about the drawbacks of electronic theory. First drawback is it showed bond energies and bond lengths. Whenever atom shares an electron, it should be the bond length and bond energies should be same even though we are taking different atoms. Even though we are taking the bond formation between different atoms, the bond length and the bond energies must be same for all the atoms, but it was found to be different. Next, it could not explain the shapes of the molecules, that is why the bond angle for BeCl2 is 180 degrees, why for CH4 it is 109 degrees 28 minutes. So it could not explain the shapes of some molecules. Now in the next theory we shall discuss how the shapes and bond length, bond formation, bond length, bond energies shall be different for different atoms. That we shall discuss why it is different and why bond angles are 180 degrees, why it is 109 degrees 28 minutes. That we shall discuss in the next theory. So that's all for today's class, children. We shall continue in the next class.